do it yourself. You have to, I mean, I don't know how to do it on your YouTube channel. I mean, I don't have access to your YouTube channel to do that.
I don't either.
Sure you do,
Well,
don't you?
I've never used it, so I don't know.
Ugh, yeah. We lost our assistant last week. Now we're in Dutch. We don't know how to do anything. We're a
This is
sad
supposed to be the
pair.
good stuff.
We're a sad pair. Anyway, how was your weekend?
It was good.
What did you do?
I'm ready for spring though, man.
Well,
Like,
I was gonna say today is the first day of spring. I have my green and my
I thought the first day of spring was like 3 weeks ago or something.
No, today's the first day of spring. What are you talking about?
I thought it already happened, but no, I'm ready for the weather to change. I'll be more specific.
Yeah, I know, right? I have to say we were out. We had like a condo work party on Saturday morning, and we have the social room here, right? Uh, and since COVID, the building engineers have been using it as basically because nobody was gathering, was using it for their dumping ground for all of the workers. We had workers here doing tuck pointing and whatnot on the building, and it just became this kind of space to dump all their stuff. So the a member of the board organized like a work party to get it sorted out and cleaned up, and we found out that we have a work room, we have a workout room that has off to the side a toilet and a sauna, a dry sauna room. We found out that the party room actually has a second dry sauna and and a toilet and a shower stall, like a
Now
gang.
that's a party.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it's off to the side, but it's like a gang shower, like in a gym, like they have in a, like when you were in high school,
Yeah.
the gang showers, and they want to. They're going to let the building engineer take over and it was stacked up with like 8 like these black construction bags of old documents, files that somebody had gone through, thrown out, and stored in the sauna. So now they're getting a work party together to go through the documents, because the president of our board was there, and he opened up one of the bags and our incorporation documents were in there. He said, I think we need to go through these.
That's just weird.
I know, isn't that weird? And anyway, so we got it. She had arranged for both, kind of planned, the gal who organized it planned like a full day on Saturday and a full day on Sunday to clean up the party room. And it actually took, there were about 8 or 9 of us down there, and it took about an hour and a half, and we were done.
That's good.
Right? Yeah, it was great. And then she got busy and called 1-800-GOT-JUNK, and they came and hauled off a bunch of stuff. And now we got a metal scrap guy coming to take away. There was a lot of sheet metal or something. I'm not sure what it all was, but anyway, it was amazing. So we're going to turn that shower stall into a kitchen, and we'll have a nice little kitchen area down there.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be really nice when it gets done. But right now it's been a junk room, which is really sad.
So by this coming holiday season, you'll be able to have your glug party there.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so after we got done, we all got done early, and we walked over to Moody's Pub, and oh my gosh, I mean, the sun was shining, but the wind was blowing, and it was
That's the thing. Yeah, it's supposed to be warmer today, up to like 49, but it's supposed to be really windy, and it's just like it's making it, a little unbearable.
Yeah. And I have to confess that I was like, you know what? I am like so over this weather right now.
Mhm.
I mean, it's been a mild winter, really.
Yeah, it's not that. Yeah, it's not that it's that intense. It's just long.
It
Yeah.
just seems really long, doesn't it? Just like drags out. It almost seems better like when it gets down to 20. You know how when it gets like down, we have those polar vortexes and it gets down to 20 below. And then when it warms up to 0, it feels warm.
Yeah.
It's almost better that way, I think.
Yeah.
And to just have
It's
this
that
kind of like
time.
not quite winter, not quite spring, just that like you have the weather you have in March, typically to have it all winter long, it just really makes winter seem long, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, hopefully it's around the corner, but at
yeah,
least it's sunny today, so that's nice.
yeah, that is nice.
Just
Of
wish
course,
this wind would go away.
I'm arranging for a photo shoot for Friday, and of course it's supposed to rain.
Mm.
He can't, if it's actually rains, he can't do his drone photography, so I don't know, I guess we'd have to reschedule that, but hopefully it won't rain. Hopefully it'll just be overcast, and then they can do their magic with their Photoshop shopping and make it look like blue skies even when it isn't. So thank God. Thank God we have that technology, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
my sister and brother-in-law were in until yesterday morning. They left early yesterday morning, so we were still kind of hanging out, entertaining them through the
Well,
weekend.
she was here the whole week, huh?
She was here for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. That was fun to
Well,
have her there
what?
for 2 weeks, huh?
She was here like a week and a half. Yeah,
Uh-huh,
that's right.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then what is your brother-in-law's name? David? Is that his name?
David, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when did he come in then?
Uh, he came in the day before her and then left on Tuesday and came back on Thursday, and then and then they left together yesterday.
Oh, okay.
He had driven up, but he flew out for a couple of days to do stuff with my nephew, and then flew
Well, your
back.
nephew had to
And
go back to school, I presume, right?
while he spent a couple of days with my other nephew because this week was his spring break.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
then he flew back up, and then they drove back together yesterday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now what school is your other nephew in?
He's at TU, Tulsa. Yeah.
Oh, where my niece's son is.
Oh, he's at Tulsa?
Well, oh, he, I don't know. OSU?
No, that's OSU. TU, Tulsa University. Yeah.
Oh, where is OSU?
It's in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Where's that?
In the middle of the plains.
Okay, okay, all right. The
Yeah.
hockey player. I told you about him, the hockey player.
Yeah, no, that's
He got a hockey scholarship to go to OSU and got there and realized that, oh, they want me to be the hockey team.
yeah, it's like an hour west of Tulsa, an hour north of Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, so he dropped out of that. So I
That's
guess
where I went to school.
that's where you went to school, right? So I guess I don't know if he lost his scholarship. I presume he did if he dropped out of the program, but
Yeah.
but
That
he's
would happen.
but he's actually now they had him in a dorm for whatever reason. I don't know why, but they put him in a dorm with all of the exchange students. So most of whom didn't speak.
Well, isn't he from like Oregon or something?
No, he's from no. This is no. Yes, I have a brother in Oregon. That is not this side of the family. This is the conservative Republican. Otherwise, why would he be at OSU?
Well, everybody's at OSU. It's not OBU. It's not Oklahoma Baptist.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No. But I mean, they're very Republican, very conservative. But that said, I don't think that they're Trumpers by any manner of means. But that's the Republican side of the family. We love them too.
Is it your other brother?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were saying it was
Well,
Bob's.
it's his daughter, my niece, his daughter, my
Yeah.
other brother's daughter, and her family. It's
Okay.
her son. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, these kids need to rebel and, get the light, right? See the light.
So this is your great nephew?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not old enough to have a great nephew in college, but but there it is. There it is. And it's my great niece that you were on the phone with. But that's not the same niece. That's a different niece, her
Okay.
daughter that's living here.
So where's the one from at OSU? Where's he from? Is he from
Louisville.
Louisville? Okay.
Louisville. I never know how to say it.
You
Louisville.
try to say it. I know you. It comes out like
It comes out
like
wrong.
somebody socked you in the gut or something. Louisville.
Louisville.
My friend last night, Jeff, was trying to say Nolans, like
Nolans. Yeah,
like he was from the
Nolans.
South with his Chicago accent. I'm like, don't try it.
Forget about it.
It sounds terrible.
Just call it NOLA, then you can't, then you don't go.
Or just say New Orleans.
What? Just say,
Or
or
just say
just
New
say
Orleans.
Nolans. Anyway, so no, we had an exciting day yesterday. We were at Symphony Center. Hillary Hahn, who is, in my opinion, the Yo-Yo Ma of the violin. She's a young gal, though. I don't think she's 50 yet, but she was one of these child proteges, prodigies. I mean, not protege, prodigy. And she is amazing. She played an all Bach solo and accompanied violin. It's just amazing. All Bach concert, and of course it was so cute because she played the first work was a Bach sonata, violin sonata. Second was the first partita, and then she had an intermission, and then the second was the second partita that has the last movement is the famous Bach chaconne, and it is literally like a work unto its. The chaconne is like one movement, but it's literally a work unto itself. It's like 20 minutes, and so she did the first 4 movements.
But just hearing you talk about it makes me want to go to sleep.
Well, okay, but it was wonderful. It was she is amazing, and the tempos that she took, some of the jigs and whatnot, it was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that she can do that. And she is just an amazing talent. And
Doesn't Yo-Yo Ma play the violin?
no, he plays the cello. Bite your tongue. Bite your tongue.
He's a violinist.
No, cello. Oh my God.
I've been so removed from the classical music world for so long. I don't remember anything.
You're the popular music guy, and I'm the classical music girl. So anyway, but after she finished the first part of the partita, the first 4 movements of the partita, and the 4th movement is a jig, which is like she took at this breakneck tempo. It's like unbelievable. She took this sigh, like, okay, everybody, strap in. We're going to start the chaconne now. She is so cute anyway. And yeah, it was just marvelous. And of course, standing ovations. We wouldn't let her leave, get off and she came back on. She said, okay, I have one more work in me for an encore. And it was like a current that she took it in. I mean, it was just another incredible breakneck speed. I mean, I can't believe that she had the ability to do that. It was just amazing. But then we let her go. So
sounds like my nephew's describing a ball game.
Well, I mean, she is just an amazing artist, and she's actually the artist in residence for the Chicago Symphony. They actually named her, and she's been going around doing a lot of programs with the high school kids and the school kids and stuff like that. And
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, she really literally is.
Where is she from?
I think she grew up on the North Shore, actually.
Oh, she's from here. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's a Chicagoan, and but they named her artist in residence last year for the Chicago Symphony, and I have a client who actually met her when she was a teenager, just emerging as an artist, and knows her that way.
What's her name again?
Hillary Hahn,
Okay.
Hahn, but she's not Asian. It's a German Han, I guess.
Well, I think an Asian spelling would be HAN, but
Yeah, maybe.
yeah, HAHN would be like, yeah,
There are a
German.
lot of Asians in the audience, of course, but anyway, that's a different story, I guess. But yeah, I mean, and actually, the hall was, last year when we were at Orchestra Hall, I would say that the hall was maybe a third full, in attendance, audience. Yesterday it was well over half, probably 2/3 full. So slowly it's coming back, which is nice.
Yeah.
A lot of people wearing masks during lockdown. Of course, there were no concerts, and then last year when they started the season again, they required masks, and now they just strongly encourage masks, I think. But I think about half the audience, maybe not quite half, maybe a third of the audience were wearing masks. But it's
And it's
still,
probably an older crowd.
actually, no, it wasn't. Although it was,
Really?
actually, no, there were a lot of, well, I mean, there are a lot of old farts like us there, but no, there are a lot of young people. But I think she has a young, um,
Hmm.
a young audience that she's attracted
Were the
to.
young ones the mask wearers though? Or did you notice?
Well, but it was pretty evenly distributed.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I
Hmm.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it was wonderful. It was a matinee, and then after the concert, we went down. They've opened up that restaurant. It used to be Rhapsody, which closed. I don't know. The restaurant there at Symphony Center, and that closed a number of years ago. And another Italian restaurant opened up in there, but it didn't make a go of it. It was only there a couple of years. I can't remember the name
I
of
think
it.
it'd be really hard in the loop right now, till things
Yeah,
are.
but now,
Speaking of masks and the loop getting back to normal, we were with my friend Jeff yesterday, who's the infectious disease doctor, and he was, and he's seen the worst of it, and with
yeah, no
and
kidding,
has
right?
and has been on that side of it for 3 years now, and he was telling us last night we're basically through it.
That's great.
Yeah.
That,
And he said, we've now actually gotten herd immunity now. The vaccinations have worked, all that stuff. And I said, well, it's interesting you bring that up, because I was just thinking this morning, meaning yesterday, that I was like, how many, I was trying to count how many months it's been since I had a booster and if it was time. And I said, I wasn't really hearing anything. And he said in the fall, it'll be an annual, it'll be an
like a
annual
flu shot.
booster. Yeah.
Although I got a thing from the Chicago Department of Health, because we had our booster last October, I think maybe we had our booster shots. And I did get a thing in February, which would have been 6 months, saying that we were due for another booster. I got a text on my phone, because I signed into the I have that app on my phone, the Chicago Department of Public Health or whatever. They have all that stuff now, all your vaccination records.
Well, I think we got the last one that it was in November that was like offered or whatever. I don't know if you can still
Yeah,
get
right,
another one
right. Yeah,
anyway.
they came out
Yeah.
with a new formulation that was supposed
Right.
to address, right.
Yeah. So we had that. And that's when I was thinking I haven't
Anything
heard
since,
about anything new. But yeah, he said, yeah, it'll be in the fall and it'll be like just an annual booster. But that he said basically we're through it now and it's
well,
all
that's
worked
great.
and everything.
Well, I
So
know
wish
that the
it was here.
hospitalizations, even though people are getting sick, I know that they've been saying that for a couple of months now, actually, that hospitalizations are way down. Well, I
Yeah.
don't see this thing on my phone now. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what that thing is called. Hmm. I don't see it on here.
But anyway, so that was, talk about good stuff. That was really good.
That's really good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
How was
And
the,
not that COVID is gone, but that it's not in its pandemic state, and that we've gotten through that, and that
yeah, well, I think
now
they've
it's just
gotten,
like anything else, controlling it. Yeah.
I think they've gotten much better at knowing how to treat it too.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. I can't. Apparently, I don't have this thing on my phone after all. But anyway, never mind. So how was the traffic downtown this weekend? Did you? We were talking about how last weekend, because of the St. Patrick's Day parade and everything, that it was.
Oh no, it wasn't like that. I on Friday I did see, well, was it Saturday as well? Yeah, Friday and Saturday, when we were not necessarily downtown, but here, like going to showings on Friday and then going up, north to run errands with my sister or go out to lunch or dinner or whatever. We passed several of those party trolleys,
Uh,
with people on them and stuff. And when we wouldn't normally see them or whatever. So they were still out, but and I'm sure we saw some people dressed up or whatever, but it wasn't like the weekend before, and
no,
the
right,
traffic wasn't like that at all. Yeah.
right. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. But well, I basically worked all weekend. I don't know about you, but
Oh, Stump did say on Friday that Michigan Avenue was
busy.
full of tourists and a lot of St. Patrick revelers. So, but he said they were all out of towners. So I don't know. Yeah. So I guess there's still kind of a second wave, but just not like the first weekend.
Like that first, yeah. Good. So I ended up basically working all weekend. I mean, we are definitely in the height of our spring market, I would say at this point. And I don't know what interest rates. We got an email last week. I haven't heard anything about interest rates, and I haven't had the chance to really check. But how about you? Have you been busy too? You were busy on Friday.
Moderate. Yeah. But I don't have a lot of first time home buyer properties. So at all. So, so yeah, I don't experience that kind of jump or whatever in activity suddenly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, the interest rates have been pretty volatile. I think they're still running around 7%. I'm not sure. I haven't checked them, but I think that interest rates are probably only going to go one direction in the long term. But I don't know. I would say we're in spring market. So, but, and on that note, what do you got going on this week?
Same old thing, I guess.
Same old. Show property,
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
listings, write contracts.
That's
All
the
the good
idea.
stuff. All the good stuff. All right, everybody. Have a good week, and we'll see you back here next week.
All right. Bye.